Okay, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I stumbled on this website. I honestly don't even remember how I got here, but the website looks very impressive to me. I want to try it out, so I thought I can't really call this a tutorial because I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's experience this together for the first time and see what happens. I'm not going to do any edits here other than let's do the intro.
Welcome to the API for Everyone Daily Brief.
Okay, so here is the website, the platform that we're going to experience today. We're going to do this together. It is packagingdesignai.com. Now, the reason why this website interests me is I am a creative. Like, I enjoy trying to make things look really good, but I feel like I'm typically at a small business level, and I'm definitely not at a super high level when it comes to my graphic design skills. Now, AI helps improve that. But this here interests me because we might be able to improve it even more. And if I need this help, some of you out there might need it too. Now, the first thing I want to point out is look how cool this cursor is and that multicolored, beautiful smoke that it's creating on here. Look, the website gets points just for that. But you can see here, it just instantly generates packaging without a designer. It creates your color scheme through your logo. Of course, save time. Look, a good graphics designer is very, very expensive. So even if you don't want to do it yourself, you could at least create something here and then pass it off to your graphics designer and at least save some money in that creative process. So again, I've never used this before, so we're doing this together. So we're going to enter our brand name, it looks like, upload our logo. We're going to select or let AI suggest our color scheme, and it's going to generate some kind of design. So you see, I'm not signed in. I haven't signed up. Nothing wonky is going on here, and they are not sponsoring this video in any way, shape, or form. This was just something I found that looked interesting and I wanted to share. So, okay, well, let's go ahead and pick this logo. Okay, it's going to ask me to sign in, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll do it through one of my emails here and just add it onto there. Now, what is my brand name? Well, hopefully you guys know it's LaunchReady.ai. The product is AI training for teams. The logo, I thought we already put that in, but let's go ahead and put that in again. You know what? Let's put the dark one in here. That's probably going to work out a little bit better. You can see AI has already picked my color scheme here. You have orange, you have the navy blue. This blue, not so much, but I guess it's asking for 3 colors there. Okay, that's interesting. Extra requirements. I don't really have anything, so let's click this generate design and let's see what happens. Here we go. So it looks like we get 3 credits for free before we have to pay for anything. And I don't know how many credits this is using yet, so we'll get that figured out as well. It is generating our design. I will speed this process up just to respect your time. But again, no funny business here. Oh, look, I don't even have to do that. Okay, so here is, oh, that looks really pretty good. Other than I should have used my white logo there. But let's download a, so that took 1 credit. You can see that took 1 credit there. So we download the PNG, and that's pretty cool. We could just swap that out for the lighter logo, and I think we have a winner there. Now, let's see what happens if I just click regenerate the design. Okay, I don't get any options to change anything here. So it is just bumping through and doing this again. And let's see what happens here. So each generation is 1 credit. All right, I will speed this. Oh, look, I don't have to do it again. Okay, so here's another design. This one is a little bit boring compared to the other one, but it's still a clean, neat design. I do struggle with picking fonts and where to place them and all that kind of good stuff. So very, very interesting. Okay, so before we go, let's take a look at this and see how much it costs. We have our pricing here. And look at that. This is not even there's no monthly fee here. It looks like you are just paying for the credits that you are going to use. So for about $10, you would get 100 tries here. For $14 roughly, you get double that, so 200 credits. And for $30, you get 500 credits. So there you go. That is very interesting. Let's see. Here's some showcase. So you could create some things here for coffee cups, cosmetics, gadgets, fashion, lifestyle, household products. Here's a design gallery. Nothing's happening there. Okay, so still a little wonky, but look, a lot of AI startups going on here, but this seems to be a legitimate startup. Everything looks good, except for there's a red flag. They have a Twitter thing instead of X. I don't know, that's kind of weird. So that's just sharing it. So they don't really have a social media presence, it doesn't look like. That's just sharing what's going on. So I can't really... they're out of Singapore, so this is a Chinese company here. And let's take a look at their about and see what is going on here. It doesn't look like I went anywhere. So, okay, well, their design is... Okay, so a little bit wonky website, but you know what? It's worth it to experiment, to have fun, and yeah, get out there. Look around for some of these websites and just have some fun. Okay, so not a website I can really recommend, but hopefully you had fun going through that with me. Look, they get points just for the beautiful, colorful, smoky cursor effect. That's really fun. But you know, you can do a lot of this same stuff if you don't want to go on a website like this in ChatGPT with their image generation. You can do things like this in Gemini with the new Nano Banana. So don't let that stop you. But if you feel a bit more adventurous, like I am, go and try a lot of these different platforms. Most of them do offer some kind of free trial or free credits or things like we just did, and just have some fun with it. But please, there's so many AI startups happening. Use some common sense. You know, look for those red flags before you put credit card information in. Make sure it's a secure website and, you know, all the things you need to do to protect yourself in this kind of new world that we find ourselves in. But I'm just hoping that a video like this sparks some creativity in you, gets you out there more adventurous, exploring what's going on. And I want to hear what you're creating out there as well. So, all right, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification. And I think that's it. I don't have anything to throw or anything today. So my name is Harrison Painter. This has been your AI for Everyone daily brief demo. I don't know what this was, but until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and most importantly, keep up. God bless.
Thanks for listening. I'm glad you stayed.